Hello, my name is Mark Schulman. I live in Asheville, North Carolina, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about my experience with lunch money. I recently retired after a long career in higher education, both teaching and being an administrator. And because I was on a fixed income, I thought it would be a good time to look carefully at budgeting apps for personal finances in order to be able to manage my money. So from about middle of December last year through January, I was examining many apps, between 2 and 3 dozen, I would say. I know that sounds like a lot, but as many of you may know, this space is filled with apps of various kinds. So about mid-January, I discovered Lunch Money, and I have decided that Lunch Money is my app that I'm going to use from now on. So let me tell you a little bit about why. First, I decided that it was very important to have a pretty robust ability to sync with my accounts. I have a few bank accounts and some investments through my pension and so on. And then I also began to think about the ways in which I wanted to have to interact with my budget. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on it. I never have. That might be something that I should have spent more time on during my career, but my career wasn't filled with financial information, certainly not looking at stocks and so on. So I began to really look at this as something to spend time on in a good way, and Lunch Money proved to be exactly what I needed for that. It is an easy to use program in many ways, but it does have a lot to it. I would like to especially mention the net worth tracker, which I found to be very useful and very easy to understand, as well as multi-currency, because I recently started to try a little bit of investing in euros. So those things led me to feel that this was just the right program for me. So after examining many programs and deciding that in my retirement, I really should find one that I could live with very well, I've chosen Lunch Money, and not the least of which reason is that the responsiveness in customer support, the sense of community through the Slack that you can join if you become fully involved with Lunch Money, has led me to believe that this is not just a program, but a community. And I would like to put my time into building something rather than using some of the big guys again and again and again to enhance their profits. So I'm glad I discovered Lunch Money, and I think you would be too.